Kathleen Deal Soldier says, "Hey everyone.
All right, everybody, we are live. Welcome in. Hey, Kathleen, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining today for Mastering the Basics. I'll give it a quick minute as everybody starts trickling in. I just want to give a warm shout out to Kathleen and Sean. Thank you for putting this together, allowing us all to meet. You guys are wonderful. I believe it was Kathleen's birthday a couple days ago, too, so everybody wish Kathleen a happy birthday there if you haven't already. But they do an excellent job. They allow us all to meet. So if you have any questions during the live, go ahead, put them in chat. This is a live session, so it'll be interactive with any of the questions based on your feedback. As well as I want to give an awesome shout out to the developers that are working tirelessly every day.
Preeminent Clothing says, "Is this recorded?"
Yep, this is going to be recorded, so you'll be able to reference back to this later on as well.
Kathleen Deal Soldier says, "AHH, thank you."
Yep, for some reason, text-to-speech is on. Let me turn that off just so it doesn't distract me there. Sorry about that.
Kathleen Deal Soldier says, "Yes, these will be recorded." Preeminent Clothing.
Okay, awesome. So,
Market Major says, "You can find this under Buddy's YouTube channel."
Yeah, under the same channel that you're here. There we go. I turned off text-to-speech. That was definitely distracted me. Sorry about that. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through the important channels that every newcomer we find to be important. We'll skip over some of the channels. If you want to learn more about them, I'll show you ways to go back and reference and view what those channels are used for. But we want to make sure that everybody has the basics, the foundations, that they, after this call today, they're able to start searching and start scoring deals at their local stores. On the left-hand side right here, this is where we are. We're in the Deal Soldier group. You're going to notice Turbo Search. If you haven't started using Turbo Search, now's your time to start. Start right after this call. It's going to save you a tremendous amount of time, especially if you're out and about shopping. I know a lot of times I'll use the Deal Soldier group. I'll do a lot of the searches manually through the Deal Soldier group, but if I'm out at like a Walmart, Home Depot, time is of the essence. I'm going to want to use that turbosearch.com because it's just so much easier to use on your cell phone that it makes sense. Below that, Mastering the Basics. That's where we are today. This will be hosted every Thursday, about 7 o'clock, same time. If there's any scheduling changes, that'll be announced. But this is where you're able to ask the questions, get any refreshers, or if you just want to pop in and support or say hi, I welcome it. Below that, looks like we got help for new members. So right when you walk in, you're going to see how to set your zip code. So we give you a quick little guide how to set your zip code so you can start searching, as well as you can go to chat support right here. And this is where you can open up a chat support. You'll notice right below that, you'll see it opens up a message with my name. And this is going to connect you to all of our staff, mods, developers, owners, admins. We'll all be able to see your messages and help out. You're not going to get any robots, no AI. It's all going to be real live support from real people that are using the tools as well. And you'll see within a few moments, I'm sure somebody will respond in there, as well as a quick how to navigate the video. Pretty much what I'm going to go over today, just more condensed and shorter than what I would be going through today. Announcement channel. This is where you're going to get your newest news about Deal Soldier, any tool changes, upgrades, updates, any major giveaways, like an $800 Apple Watch giveaway that was put on by Sean. This is where you're going to get all of your news. I definitely recommend checking out this channel, especially if you see a little 1 next to it. That's just going to keep you up to date on everything. Below that, we got giveaways. Deal Soldier is always giving giveaways. 20 free coffees. I believe there was the merchandise giveaway for the hat, the sweatshirts. I do need a t-shirt, so if we can do a t-shirt giveaway anytime soon, that'd be awesome. I'm joking, obviously. But yeah, Deal Soldier's always giving back, always running giveaways, and they're always very simple. A lot of times, they just give you a little instructions. You head over, leave a review. Once you left a review, you can just hit the helmet icon, and that'll enter you into the giveaway. If you've already left a review in the past, you don't have to leave it again. You can just enter all future giveaways that require that requirement. We're also giving back for the rest of 2025. Free lunch. So that means every single day around noontime, a winner will be picked. You can enter a free lunch giveaway. Same thing as before. All you have to do is just reference this helmet icon. That'll enter you in the most recent food giveaway. And then if you're chosen, you get to pick one of these awesome places right here. We got the Quick Tips channel. If you haven't already, everybody should have already seen this channel. If not, jump into it right after this call. All these videos here are packed with a ton of information. They're about a minute long or less. They go through everything from how to set your zip code, how to search, say, 3 months back or 3 weeks back based on timing, how to manually search, how to confirm the price in your Walmart app, how to search by filter date and time. That's what I was just mentioning. This is huge. My stores run roughly 3 to 4 weeks behind, so I'll be using this all the time. How to use the search now button. That's going to be that one quick search and so forth. So definitely check out the channel if you haven't already. They're all very quick videos. We got the encyclopedia of Deal Soldier. So quick links. This is going to be the encyclopedia. This will be, it's going to mirror everything on the left, so it mirrors all the categories and the channels, but the extra feature is it gives you a little blurb about each channel. So say if I skip over a channel today and you want to know more about it, just hop into the quick links, find what you're looking more information of, and then just read the little blurb next to it, and that will give you a little bit of information on that channel. As well as every channel that you enter that has any valuable information, I'll show you a little bit later on, has pinned messages. That's going to reference anything that we saw in that channel that'll be important. And you see how I have a 1 next to where my chat was open? That means somebody responded, and Kathleen, thank you for responding. I'm already ready to help. So if I had any questions like, how do I search in Deal Soldier? I can't find what I'm looking for. What's the best way to sell this vacuum that I just picked up? That's going to be great questions for the chat support. Let's go. Assign roles. This is extremely important. If you haven't already, make sure you set up run deals. This is going to be those amazing price errors, ridiculous markdowns. They go very quick, about like a minute or less, sometimes 5 minutes. So a lot of times you got to be quick on your feet, so you want to get those notifications. All you have to do to get the run deals is make sure you match the emoji. So that's a running icon with the emoji down below. As long as this is highlighted blue, you will start getting those notifications. So if you see any of the other channels you want to get notification on, like I love the online finds, I love flipping the high demand value items, so I make sure I check this one as well. But the second thing that's really important, especially if you haven't, or if you've been in Deal Soldier for a while, or if you're new, make sure you set your state role. And I'll show you why this is important later on. Just hop into your assign roles, find your state. So let's find my state here. As soon as I do that, I am now set up for all Massachusetts alerts. So that means any major discounts that we've noticed in Massachusetts, I'll get alerted on. We also have the creator program. So we actually recognize that a lot of people were sharing their links with friends and family, their influencer followers. They were hyped. They were excited about Deal Soldier. They were sharing it with people they know. You should be rewarded for that. So Deal Soldier recognizes that. They threw together a creator program. What's great about this is you sign up just by going to the link that you signed up for Deal Soldier. You copy your affiliate link. You share that with your friends and family. Every member you get signed up, you get a piece of the pie. So I believe it's like $11 or $14. It's somewhere around there. I know it went up recently. So every member that you refer, you get like $14. You get 3 or 4 members. It's already paying for itself and giving you some money in your pocket. As well as our quick tips, we have it all in Spanish as well. So if Spanish is your native language, you can hop in here and check all the quick tips in Spanish. And then, as always, Deal Soldier is recognizing the amazing talent. You master the basics. You have that urge to help people. You're in chat. You're helping people already. Definitely apply right here. As soon as spots open up or as soon as we grow where we need more staff, this is going to be the first place we're going to be looking at. We're going to look for those people that want to be staff, that want to help the other members out. So go ahead, hop in here, apply, and then as soon as spots open up, somebody will reach out to you. All right, we got our talk and share. This is going to be really, as I call it, a family chat, but it's going to be where you can connect with like-minded individuals, people that are looking for those hidden clearances, that have that urge to get the best deal that they can find, as well as there's a lot of resellers in our group as well. So you can connect with like-minded people, kind of get a feel of what other people are doing, and start becoming interconnected, start helping each other out. And then we do the same thing for Spanish. That way, You can still connect with like-minded individuals. It's a really great way. I definitely say if you haven't ever been in the chat room, pop in there, say hello. Everybody is friendly. Everybody is willing to help each other out. The better we help each other out, the better we will grow, because we'll be able to share stuff even faster. We got our Victory Vault. This is where I get my motivation every morning. The first thing I do is hop in Victory Vault. After the announcements, of course, hop in the Victory Vault, look to see what other people are scoring. And there's two reasons why I do this. The first one is this will motivate me out of bed to go find my own deals, as well as finding a trend, right? If you start noticing a lot of people are securing secure bins, there's a good chance these bins are on sale in your stores. If you start noticing people are getting vacuums, any appliances, any kitchen sink knobs, or anything like that, if you start seeing a trend, there's a good chance they are now marked down in your store. Start searching those items. So this will keep you motivated. This will make sure you wake up out of bed and have the right mindset. And then below that, we also have our victory vids. If you take a video of the deals that you're finding, or you want to share something with the group, pop your videos in here. Throw your TikTok in here with your clearance finds. We all love supporting each other. I love checking out what people are scoring. I like to have that little bit of jealousy, because that's what's going to make me go find the same things for myself and share it with other members. As I mentioned at the top, pinned messages. Every channel is always going to have pinned messages that we find important. So if we go into the chat room, we go to pinned messages. Now you can see a bunch of messages that we found important to share with the group. My favorite example, I use it every time, is the penny deals, how to find those penny deals, or how to start recognizing the trend of penny deals. I just hopped to pin messages, found Kathleen's message, thank you for putting it together for us, and then you just click jump. And bam, it takes you right there. When you're all done reading this message, you can jump to the present, and it'll take you to the most recent message. We got the Ask Anything. This is going to be for those onesie, twosie questions. Hey, I just bought a vacuum. What's the best way to offload this vacuum? Do I sell it on Marketplace, eBay? What do we do about shipping? Or those are going to be the questions for this group. Anything more extensive might be best to open up a chat support ticket. So if we notice a more complex question, and we may just ask you to open up a chat support ticket so it doesn't get lost in all the questions, and that way you have a reference to review it later. At the end of every chat support, you'll get messaged a transcript. That way you can refer back to it later on. Turbo, as I was mentioning it's the future. If you haven't set it up after this call. Promise me that you will do that. Once you do that and you notice there's any features, upgrades, anything that you're looking that will make your life easier, hop over to Turbo Suggestions, put your suggestions down below. Our developers are going through this daily, looking to see how they can improve the tools, how to make sure they're catering it to what we want. So we get to really develop this tool for us. So anything you notice that you want to make a change on, that you want to improve on, that you want to think will be an upgrade, throw those suggestions in here. Let the developers see. And you'll notice a ton of other people are doing the same thing. They're really shaping it to the way that we want it. And then submit new deals. So this is going to be if you're out and about and you notice there's a deal that Deal Soldier hasn't posted yet, or you notice there's a nationwide sale, throw it in here. Let other members see this. I check this channel out all the time, especially every time I see it lit up, I'll check it out. I'll see what other people are sharing with us. And there's been a lot of good finds in here. Free backpacks, cheaper trimmers. So if you come across any deals, throw it in here. Share it with everybody else. And this is what's really going to make us stronger. And then you notice these run deals, how there's a 17 next to it? I do these calls every week, and I only use this account for the calls. That means there was 17 run deals since last Thursday. 17 great opportunities that were either price errors or high markdowns. Let's take a look at some of the recent ones. We had Bose earbuds. All you had to do was pay shipping. I believe it was like $15. You got 2 earbuds and a case cover. That's huge. Free Chipotle. And then we shared all the Chipotle codes for you. Let's see, what else we got? Free Panera, discounted night vision, the newest one, imaging camera. But yeah, definitely check this shit out. This is going to be those price areas. Tools for $19. The batteries alone is worth more than $19. Anybody that picked this up was able to sell it for at least double, if not triple. So yeah, keep an eye on this channel. And what's great about this is a lot of times they can either be set up for pickup or set up to ship right to your house. We got the hot deals. That's going to be a little bit lesser than the run deals, but there's a lot of great finds in here. $2 vanity. Look at this right here. This is amazing. But yeah, so this will be a mixture of the personal and some definitely reselling, especially Depending on your area, some areas do better with certain items, but definitely check this channel out. I know I check it out a couple times a day. I kind of wish I saw this $2 vanity. I think anybody could have offloaded this for 50, 60 bucks maybe. Below that, we got the base deals. A lot of these are really personal deals. There's a couple mixed in good flips in here, but I always check this channel out at least once a day, if not twice. But there's a lot of good finds in here. Then we got our store alerts. These are going to be those nationwide store markdowns, those, hey, these radios, or let's try to pick a good example here. A lot of times I've seen the JCPenney, the 3-penny deal, the Dollar General 1-penny deals, the Sharks being marked down across all Home Depots. These are going to really be those nationwide sales that will be posted here. If you're out about shopping, you might as well check this channel out, see if there's anything near you that you want to investigate while you're, say, driving to Home Depot or driving to Walmart. Then we got our food deals. This is going to be a lot of buy one, get one, a lot of samples, a lot of free food. Get a free Shamrock Shake, I think, during St. Patrick's Day time. So definitely check this channel out, especially if you have a craving during lunch, or say you're traveling and you're driving with the family and you're just looking for something sweet or something quick or a great deal. This is a channel for you. And then we got our free stuff. A lot of this is free samples, free Lyft, Uber vouchers. I've seen a lot of buy one, get ones in here as well. Free video games. Yep, see if video games we got, free sample of skincare. So a lot of samples, great channel to check out. Nothing beats free. We have our buddy deals. I put this together really for Amazon 60% or more. You get to see the original price, what the final price should be, as well as any lightning deal, coupon code, or promo codes that are needed. If there's a clip coupon, that just usually means you click a little box that says clip the coupon. A promo code you usually put out during checkout, and then lightning deal, you'll see when you click buy now, there'll be one above it that says lightning deal, and then one below it that says buy now. The one thing to keep note of for all Amazon, it doesn't matter where you see any Amazon deals, sellers love to overinflate the original price to make it look like a better deal than it is. So just keep an eye on that original price, use your best judgment. What's great about Amazon, and this is for anything that you purchase, they have a really good cancel rate. So say if it looks like a great deal, buy it now. You have an hour to cancel that before it even charges your card. And they have a great return policy, so there's really no risk to it. And then you can go back and think about if you actually wanted to buy it. Same with Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. They all have return periods where you buy something, you can't sell it, you can bring it back to the store and get your money back. So it's very low risk. You have sneaker deals. This is great for family. I use this all the time for myself, my wife, my kids. You find a lot of great sneakers in here. Adidas, Skechers, Nike, all name brands, Converse. What I love about it is they're all usually like $30 or less. I bought myself, my wife, and my kids sneakers all for under $100. And they're not cheap sneakers. Like Adidas Ultralights, they're usually $140. I got them on sale for like $40. We got our extreme hits. Now this is why I said it was important that you mark your state. You'll notice here, 4 in stock in Michigan, 3 in stock in Virginia for 50 bucks. Usually $169. If we notice that there's a nationwide discount and they're available in your state, we want Deal Soldiers to score. We want to make sure that you get out there and you find the inventory. So we are marking it now with your state, the amount of stock, and the price. That way, look at this vacuum right here. Anybody can sell this vacuum for 50 or 60 bucks, no problem. And there's 7 in stock in my area. I probably will check this after the call. Below that, this is going to be where those all of our Walmart leads are posted. That one-click search. This is what brought me in. What's probably bringing a lot of you in is those hidden clearance at Walmart. What's great is as soon as you enter the channel, go to zip code, set your zip code, and you'll see that it says your current zip code, because I've set it already, is 01527. I can change this zip code as many times as I want. I can change it to my in-laws. I can change it while I'm on vacation. There's no penalty for changing your zip code. So if you're out and about in a different area and you want to check there for deals on your way home, change your zip code and start searching the deals around that zip code. So as soon as I submit this, I am now set up to search that 50-mile radius of all Walmart, of all the pricing, inventory, location, interactive map. Let's do something here. I know I sold a lot of these bikes actually last year. Let's search now. As soon as I click search now, you'll notice a little radio icon at the top. It gives me a feedback that I'm immediately searching. If I click into it, you'll see, please wait, your command's being processed, and then right below that, you'll start seeing the results. Typically 30 seconds or less. I would say 95% of it is within 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. Sometimes a little bit longer based on load. But as soon as you get your search results, what to notice is the top right here. You click this. This will take you to the Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's listing of that item. It'll take you right to the store to see what the price is and any information about it. Okay. Sorry, I got a little helper here. The next thing to recognize is the fire icon. That means that will be the cheapest price in that 50-mile radius. So you'll notice Worcester has it for $2.49. My other stores have it for $1.99. That's going to be the cheapest price, and I know that by this fire icon. And if I scroll down, anything with that fire icon will be that cheaper price. As well as an interactive map, you're able to see based on your location. Let's see. Did I close out of my... There we go, I got the chat back up. Interactive map, so based on your location, you can see all the prices, and then you'll know the cheapest price highlighted by the red. So anything in the red will be the cheaper price in that area. Let's go back and just search one more so you can kind of see what I'm saying. Zoe, Kathleen says hi. She just waved to me for you. Let's see, let's do the stretching machine. Instant notification at the top. And here we go. We got a couple of them in stock in the 50-mile radius, not many. Usually 138. I'm seeing 89. I'll probably pass on this. But you'll notice 109, no fire icon. 89, lowest price, fire icon with that interactive map. And if you ever want to get back to where you're searching, you can click return to lead, and that'll take you. So if you're 3 weeks back, a month back, you click return to lead, that'll take you to the last item that you searched. The one thing I want to note is, you'll notice back room. Let's find an example of a back room here. I think some of these had them. Nope, they're all out on the sales floor. Okay, for an example, if you saw 4 in the back room, that is great. That means they're in the back. Nobody can find them on the floor. All you have to do is go up to a Walmart employee. Excuse me, do you mind helping me? I'm looking for this exercise bike. I noticed you had 3 in stock. They're showing 3 in the back. Is there any way you can check or grab those for me? Yeah, sure. What's the item name? And usually they'll try to pull it out, look it on Walmart.com. You say, well, I got the UPC. You can either, I got a barcode or a UPC. You can either scan it or type in the UPC, whatever's easier for you. 95% of the time, they'll scan it. The other percent of the time, they'll just have you read this UPC number, the 813, ends in 31. You share that number with them. They'll confirm, oh, it looks like we do have 3 in the back. Let me go check for you. And a lot of times, if you can't find it on the floor, one of the lines that I use is, I say, I'm sorry, I can't locate it on the floor. Is there a chance that somebody could have moved it in the back? Do you mind checking for me? And usually, I would say 80% of the time, they'll check that item for me. I also turn back the lead. All right, you have to help me then. Yeah. So what's great is the Walmart clearance. This will be all of the leads that we find available for Walmart. This will be the 100 of leads that we post every single day. And then below that, we break it out into subcategories. So you'll notice we have home, kitchen, clothes, beauty, toys, outdoor. So if you're looking for camping equipment, tents, go to the outdoor section. We broke it down into categories for you. That way you can go and start searching those outdoors. So if you scroll up, you'll start seeing basketball hoops, outdoor bicycles, and you can just go ahead, search these items. And you can search as many items as you want. There's going to be no limit for you. So you want to search 100 items today, start searching. Find those hidden clearances, and then if you're trying to flip them, list them on Facebook Marketplace right away. Below that, we have the Walmart Flips channel. This is great. This is going to be a lot of the high, I guess, low inventory, high markup. How do you say it? So basically, you're going to buy it for retail price, and because of the demand, you're going to sell it for a increased from MSRP. So for an example, you go to Walmart, you find this Super Chase, you buy it for $6.94. You go to eBay, you list it, and it sells for $215, $219, $230. They give you examples of all the purchases recently, and the location of where you can buy it. So this is a great channel, especially if you're going to go to Walmart and you're looking for the hidden clearance. Check out Walmart Flips. See if any of these high demand items are in your area. I know I check this every single time I go to a Walmart, Target. We do the same thing for Target with Target Flips. Below that, we have our Extreme HD hits. Like I said, the very important thing to do is make sure you set up your state. That way you get notified on these extreme Home Depot hits. Look at this, storing shelves, and there's like every state covered here. Not really every state, but there's a lot of states covered here. And it looks like $35, usually $139. So if your state is listed, search this in your area, see if see if they're still available, see if you can score any of those deals to either resell or set up your garage. Then we also have our Home Depot. As soon as you enter the Home Depot leads, go ahead, hop to zip code, put your zip code in, and now I am set up to search a 50-mile radius of all Home Depot leads that are posted. And we have 2 channels of them. So you have the first channel, and there were so many leads, we had to break it up into another channel. So you can just hop in here, pick anything you're interested in, click search now. You'll get greeted with that instant search. Right. Mary's just getting home. She'll relieve me from her. So just like before, that blue icon right here, that'll be the Home Depot listing of that item. So you're able to check that at homedepot.com, as well as the fire icon, just like Walmart. We will break down the lowest price for you and mark it right in your face. That way you can find that fire emblem. You know that's the cheapest price. So for an example, I go to Marlboro, 92 bucks. I go to Quincy, $50. I go to Auburn, 2 in stock, $50. So this is a great way to visually see those major discounts, as well as that interactive map that you saw for Walmart, with all the other prices listed in black. You can go return to lead. And once you set your zip code for Home Depot, it sets it for both channels. We also have our Home Depot penny list. These are going to be items that we see marked down to a penny. You can hop in here. As long as your zip code is already set for Home Depot, you can search any of these items as well. So you just click search now, instant notification. You can check if there's any inventories for a possible penny in your area. And we do the same thing for Lowe's. You hop into the Lowe's channel, set your zip code. So it only needs to be set once for each store. So once for Home Depot, once for Walmart, once for Lowe's. I throw in my zip code. And now I am ready to search all Lowe's inventory. And this is great because not as many people are using Lowe's as they were using Walmart. So a lot of these items I still can find in my area very easily. They'll stay a little bit longer than those clearances for Walmart, where I have to go same day if I see something versus I might be able to go the next morning. So let's pick an item, click search now. You'll notice I get that instant search notification. Let's hop in. Just like before, the blue clickable link will take me to the Lowe's.com listing of that item. I'll be able to see other stores, 237. North Smithfield, not far from me, 111.97. I notice there's 1 in stock. I probably won't go there for 1 unless there's other items that I'm looking for. But say I noticed there was 10 in stock in the store. I might wait until the other stores start dropping in price and visit as soon as they drop. So if you notice a store that has high demand item, keep track of it, and then, or a high inventory stock, keep track of it, and check every Monday, Tuesday, see if the price comes down at all. And you'll still be greeted with that interactive map, just like the Home Depot and Walmart. Let's turn back to lead. We have our Target clearance. I notice pretty regularly somebody's always posting comments in here saying that it's either a nationwide markdown, but go ahead, set your zip code. Now, Target acts a little bit different way. The one thing to note with Target is they actually don't show you the price in store. The only way currently to see a Target in-store price is to be in the store and use one of those barcode scanners that are in the aisles. But you'll still be able to see the stock, the distance, the address, and the clickable link to take you to Target.com as well. Let's go back. We have our Target Flips channel, very similar to the Walmart Flips. You're going to notice that there's the in-store price and then the resale price. So if you get a comment of this item, it looks like 40 to 50. If you get a platinum edition, 70 to 80. And they give you examples of those sales down below, like always. So keep an eye on this channel, especially if you go to Target 3-4 times a week. Check for these items. See if you can ever find them on the shelf. And if you do, they typically have great resale value and they sell very quick. We broke down our Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. This will let you know the in-store price that you can pay for that item, as well as the flipping price if you were to sell it on eBay, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, any of those other vendors. I know I've done this in the beginning. I sold a lot of purses. I kind of shied away from the purses. It's weird pulling up to somebody with a purse as a male, but that's just me. But definitely check this out. You'll see sneakers, purses, you'll see statues, um, anything along those lines. So if you're gonna hit a Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, check this channel out. I don't think I've ever been to a TJ Maxx and not found one of the items that were recently posted. And then you have your other stores. This will be like the GameStop, Best Buy, any of the other stores that we haven't really marked. They'll let you know of any major deals as well. Seeing a lot of sneakers. The Minecraft merchandise, this is going to be big. I know my son is already asking me for it. I think the movie comes out technically tomorrow, but I think it's pre-screening today. He's already asked us go and watch it. We have our loot locator. These are going to be for those ad hoc scans. This is going to be if you have an item that you want to go scan on your own. Typically, it starts exclamation point snipe. The store name, so Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. Hey, welcome home, Mary. So exclamation point snipe, Walmart, and then you're going to type the UPC. As long as your zip code is already set for Walmart, you don't have to set your zip code. If you didn't set your zip code for Walmart, you just put your zip code at the end of it, and then I'll search whichever item you're looking for. As always, check pin messages. There's a great video on how to do this, so you can just go to this quick tips video, and I'll show you how to do that ad hoc search that I'm doing right now. We have our Amazon deals, 90 to 100% off. As I mentioned, just make sure you check the original price versus the current price. A lot of people love to mark it up. This baby carrier is probably not worth $174. I mean, $15 isn't a bad price, but they're trying to overinflate it to make it look like something greater than it is. But keep an eye on that. There are great deals in here, though. I've seen motorcycle helmets for $3 that are usually $3.50. It was a price error. So always check this channel out. Just note, the 90 to 100% usually lasts within a minute or two. That's what I'm saying. It's always good to purchase now, and then you can go back and cancel because they have a great cancellation policy. You have the 80 to 89, 70 to 79, and 50 to 69. So it breaks it out into the categories for you. Check these channels out, especially if you're into Amazon shopping, as I am. We have Amazon packages come to our house every single day, and we have boxes and boxes upon boxes. We also have the blowout bunker. This will be that 70 to 100% off. Walmart, Macy's, Target, Woot. What's great about this is they're all online. So you hop into the Walmart channel, and if you look for this item right here, just click this blue link. Originally $16.99, you can pick it up for $5.12. So definitely keep an eye on these channels. These are going to be a great way to get them shipped to your house. Macy's does a lot of jewelry. A lot of clothing from Macy's. I know Target likes to do a lot of the clothing as well. I've seen a lot of furniture as well and some clothing in here. And then we have Woot.com. This could be anything from... Woot.com loves electronics, but they also do clothing. This is going to be an Amazon brand product, so if Amazon's trying to offload a ton of product, it usually happens to hit Woot, and a lot of times they're great deals. Either they're open boxes or sometimes new, so definitely keep an eye on that. And you can see the condition right here. Condition new, condition new. Let's check something older. Condition new. So you can see the condition before you go ahead and get into that Woot.com link. We have webinars. These are going to be a lot of sales calls. A lot of you sign up for a webinar, you get a free gift card, free tumbler, free a lot of free stuff. So definitely check this out. A lot of times there's no interaction from you. You sign up, you log in, you watch their 60-minute presentation, and then either you get a gift card emailed to you a couple days later, or you get something shipped right to your house. We also have focus groups. These are great. They're high paying. It's $650 for female hair care. Luxury vehicle study for $125. So a lot of great payout. Usually it takes about 60 minutes. They always tell you about the session time and how much it's going to pay. If you fall into any of these categories, all you do is click apply now, fill out the quick questionnaire that they have for you. And if selected, you'll just meet with them on a time, and then a few days later you'll get your payout either through like Venmo. I've seen checks. PayPal, so it's definitely a great way to earn quick money, especially if you're a candidate for one of the higher paying ones. And then we have our sneaker raffles. This is for sneakerheads. They're going to be any of the new releases, any of the major releases of Nike, New Balance, Yeezy. If you're big on sneakers, this will be a channel for you. They'll let you know the start time of the raffle as well as the end time, and this is to enter for a chance to purchase that item. So a lot of times there's such in high demand that they have to raffle it out for even the chance to purchase it. We have our online finds. These are going to be a lot of those high demand online flips where you can check the retail price, the resale value, the location, Most of these are going to be online. They'll let you know the time and the date that they're going to be released. So this was released 7 hours ago, and the expected resale on top of the retail price. So as I mentioned, I usually get notified of these notifications, and I kind of filter it through. I love buying this because it gets shipped to my house, and then typically I just ship it to a customer. And then you have your trading cards. Pokemon is hot right now, as well as sports cards. If you're into it, this is going to be a channel to follow. This will be any of the new releases of the Pokemon. The Journey Together, I think, was just recently released. The Blooming Waters are still selling great. You have Destined Rivals, I think, coming out shortly. So definitely keep an eye on this channel if you're into any of the hot releases for the trading card games. Do we have any questions as we, I know we went through a lot. Do we have any questions, or are we feeling comfortable that we're going to be able to score a deal this week? Now, if you're on the trial, hammer this tool as much as you can because you will find its worth. Search 150 leads, search 200 leads. Do what I do. I draw a map of the route that I'm going to take to all the Walmarts, say on a Saturday or a Sunday. I love doing a map. I love mixing in Walmart with Home Depot. I love coming home with a full minivan full of stuff. So hammer the tool. Make sure you're seeing its true potential. And if you have any questions along the way, you're not alone. Hop into this chat support that we have. Open up a live chat. Talk with Kathleen. Talk with myself. Talk with any of the staff members. We are here to help you. We want to see you score and win. Let's go into Turbo Search. It'll take me a second here. Turbo Serbo, I'm just pulling it up, opening up a browser. Turbo Search. And let's make that showing. Alright, you should be able to see Turbo Search now. The first thing you're going to do is open up a browser, and this can be on your cell phone, your tablet, your any interconnected device that you can browse a website. You're just going to go turbosearch.com. My computer's been running a little bit slow today. I apologize. Let's see. Can I switch that to Firefox? Alright, so as soon as you're entered, you're able to see this. Just click Login. He's been doing this to me all day at work, too. Sign in with Discord. As we're waiting for this, do we have any questions? How are we feeling comfortable-wise? You think you're able to start searching, finding those hidden clearances in your area? Start making a list of items that you're looking for? Okay, Incognito's running a little bit better for me. Are you still able to search it? No. Oh, that's social stream. I apologize. It looks like my browser is not going to cooperate with me. Let's hop in here real quick. So, what's great about Turbo Search, and let me make that so you can't see the chat there. What's great about Turbo Search is you can scan, just like this right here, any barcode. So this is why I said this is huge if you are in a store. If you're in Walmart and you have a UPC or the QR code that they put in the labels, or if you have an item in your hand and you want to check if that item is on sale at any of the other stores, see if you're getting the actual best price in your area, you're going to log into TurboSearch, so turbosearch.com, log in with your Deal Soldier username and password that you use to get into the Discord group here. And then as soon as you're in there, you'll sign up, select a server, select Deal Soldier, and then you're going to click the little camera icon, and that'll allow you to do this right here. Scan a barcode, it pulls up the UPC, and it'll pull up the item, and you click Search Now, and you can actually find all of the stores in your area just by scanning that QR code and finding the price of those stores. So this is going to be like a coupon book in the back of your pocket. I heard somebody say that, and I love that saying because it really is. My wife and I, we went to a Walmart recently, pulled out our phone, searched an item, and found out it was $10 cheaper at the Walmart that was closer to our house. So why pay full price if you don't have to? And you're going to notice a lot of items, even if they're not on sale or on clearance, will be discounted or have a price difference between locations based on your area. Walmart loves the price based on the location of their store. And what's great is, as soon as you go to turbosearch.com on your phone, you can actually go add to home screen, and this will create a shortcut on your cell phone. So all you have to do is click that shortcut, which is going to be a little T icon, and that'll take you straight to TurboSearch. I want to thank everybody for spending the time with me. If you have any questions in the future, or if you want to jump in next week, Thursday, we do this live every single week. But if you have any questions before then, especially if you're on that trial, open up a chat support. Make sure you utilize this tool to its full potential before that trial ends if you're on one of the trials. Thanks everybody for stopping in. I hope you all have a great rest of the night. Thanks again.